Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. At this channel, we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most productive way possible. Before I turned on the camera, I was trying to get into your energy, and I was getting this. All of a sudden, I felt like, such a weight on my forehead. Like I'm trying to figure something out. I'm trying to plan something, and I'm not. My nose, okay, so then my feet started itching, like I'm trying to get something done, I'm trying to get going, I'm being held back by maybe something I can't quite figure out. Like you're in the planning stages, or you don't have control, and maybe that's what's giving you a headache, because that would do it. So, all right, let's see what Spirit wants to talk about. Oh, before I get started, I would like to explain to you that you should check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. Your sun sign being the core of who you are, how you really are inside, how you view the world. The moon being how you feel about the interactions that you're having with the world, and looks good. And your rising sign is your personality and how you interact with the world and how the world views you. And it looks really good. So let's get going here. I do want to thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments. You're helping me grow my channel. I find it very exciting every time I turn on the analytics. I'm like, woohoo! So if you could actually take a second right now and hit that like button for me, I'd appreciate it. Look what you have. You're getting ready to go. Wheel of Fortune is turning. And there's this beautiful Six of Cups energy. So there's something that is from the past maybe that's being resolved. This could be children, home, family, but it's actually the soulmate card too. And so there's been a lot of energy from you lately of looking back and remembering things, and it looks like they're happy memories. And so maybe either you're moving on past that, or you figured out how you're going to handle that, or you're going to move forward with reconnecting with someone from the past. It kind of looks like that too. And so looks like interesting energy. I kind of expected it to be more of a Pentacles energy, but this looks like it's emotional. And so I think you're working through, maybe that's why it's giving you a headache. If it was about getting stuff done, you're all over that. You can handle that. And so maybe it's dealing with this emotional energy. And Taurus's third eye, which is where my headache was, that's you guys. You guys are very spiritually oriented, and when you relax into it and you allow Spirit to commune with you through your third eye, you actually get a lot of downloads. You're very, very connected. And so we start out the month with you resisting something with this moon in Aquarius. You're like, either you're resisting or somebody's resisting something you're trying to create or do, but there's a resistance here and you need to be pushing through it. And the reason I say that is because once you surrender to that higher power and that higher information, you're really going to start to feel things, I think, break loose and move forward for you. And you have rebirth. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. So if rebirth, so it's spring or fall. Actually, both are really great for rebirth, because this is almost like the Scorpio card, which is right across the zodiac from you, and that would put it in your 7th house of partnerships and intimate relationships. And so a lot of times when something seems to have died, it actually is reborn in a much better way. If you cut back a plant and you let it sit for a while, then all of a sudden it starts blooming and it has new growth. And so it's kind of like that situation. So there's something in your life that you needed to put a little trim on to maybe allow it to rest. Something from the past, but it's emotionally fulfilling, and now the Wheel of Fortune's turning and you're moving in that direction. And so if you can just surrender to the information that you're getting from your higher power, that is followed by this beautiful release. And so this is Monday and Tuesday when the moon is in Pisces. This is all about allowing Spirit to give you the information you need so that you can release yourself from the anxieties and the stress you've had. And when that'll be followed up by some peace. And then I think by the middle of the week, you're going to have a better idea of where things are going, and you're going to start chasing down your dreams, which is beautiful. So let's get you some guidance on this Piscean energy of surrendering and releasing on Monday and Tuesday. And you have, yep, okay. This card keeps coming up. When I was doing my pre-shuffle, it came out, my pre-shuffle, before I even was focusing on a sign. And then Aries got it, and now you have it. So I think this is a theme for the week is rescue. And it says, help others in need or ask for assistance when you need it. But I think you need to be asking the divine to help you to get things moving, to figure out how you're going to move things forward, because you have opportunity. You will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. So this thing that you've been thinking about, forever, Taurus, you've been sitting on the fence about something for the longest of times. And I think that you know what you want. And I think that if you're willing to go for it, to chase down your dreams. Look at this guy. He's chasing after that wheel, but everybody's cheering him on. And it gets off the road, and it takes once you get off the road and you get into into a new territory, right? All of a sudden it creates rainbows, and there's flowers blooming, and the butterfly, and people are like, yeah, go get it. And yes, he left his work behind to go chase down. But look at the fun he's having. Like, he changed things up in his life a little, and it brought in fun. And I think that, Taurus, you've been needing to have a little more fun for a long time. For a very long time. And so with this, okay, I have to show you because I saw it. It says reflect, peer into the endless sea and see what peers back. And I feel like that's what the Six of Cups is all about. All right, and so then the moon is going to move into, on Wednesday, it's going to move into Aries. But there's a sense of peace, I think, that comes with this. I've made a decision. There's an opportunity ahead of me. I'm not ready to start yet because the moon is void of course on Thursday, which is a good time to rest. Okay, I've made a decision. Just relax into that energy. Allow yourself to feel that energy of peace and calm, and with the peace that comes with having made a decision. There's always a peace that comes with that when you wrestled with something for a long time. So that is great news. I'm excited for you for that. So let's see here what we get for guidance on that. That for you, Taurus, is in your 12th house of hopes and goals and dreams and wishes. And you can make a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. I think the difference you make is going to be in your own life. But when you bring joy to your life, then your inner light shines out, and then you can bring joy to other people. I think when you chase down your dreams, it starts making a difference around you. Because look, this guy is running and he's having fun. But because he's running and he's having fun, all of a sudden everybody around him is having fun. And so that the decision to enjoy life more for yourself will bring more joy and happiness around the people, to the people around you. You know, Mercury's gone direct, but I'm still struggling here. Okay, so then we have the beginning. The new moon is in Aries. It's launching out there. This is a new beginning of something that is so important to you that you've been dreaming about it. You've been hoping for it. You've been wishing for it. This is the seeds of the new beginning that you're planting this month. This is really excellent. And at the top, if you look really closely, I never noticed this before. Let me see if I can. There it is. There's an owl sitting up there. The owl is wisdom from the divine. I just noticed that today. I'm so excited to see that. I don't know why. All right, so then I love it when I find new details and things. Okay, and so here, this is what happens over the weekend. When the moon moves into Taurus, there is a realization that there is something so much better just through the keyhole. And there's the acceptance of the help to get there. Because remember, and I think for you it's spiritual help. Because here we have rescue, and there's an opportunity. This looks like an opportunity. This looks like an opportunity. Step through the door. Accept the divine timing. Accept the divine guidance. Accept the divine help. And let's get you a little bit of guidance on that. But it really looks spectacular. Okay. The ladybird or the ladybug. This is so funny because Aries had this card too. Accept happiness and good fortune. Right there on the acceptance card. So, happiness and good fortune. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for you, Taurus. It's about time. It's about time. You guys have been just going through such a rough spell. And it's getting ready for the sun to start shining on you by the end of the month. And I just think that it's like the drought is over, right? The decision, I believe you've made the decision. And it looks like things are moving forward. And by going forward, it almost looks like going back and picking up the pieces of something that you left behind that maybe you didn't complete. Like completing something from the past. I love this. I think you just got this recently. Watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. Things weren't going to plan. Things kind of looked like they got off track, and he went out there and said, I'm just going to chase that down and take this opportunity, and he's having fun. Have fun with your inner child. Look for the opportunities to have fun. Enjoy your life. We are supposed to be enjoying our lives. Yes, there's stuff that has to be done. Yes, there's work that needs to be accomplished. Yes, 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 we want security. But what I think Taurus really wants is emotional security. And you think, if I have enough financial security, I will feel secure. But financial security is only part of the package. You rule the second house. The second house is self-esteem, self-value, self-worth, and finances. 3 to 1. It's more about your emotional security. You can create money. Taurus, that's what you do. You can totally create money. Anytime you need it, you can find it. But it's the emotional security. And in order to do that, you have to open yourself up and allow somebody in. You can't be so self-protective. So have fun. Get out there, have some fun. Let your light shine, right? I think the difference you make when you let your inner light shine is going to make you just feel so much better. So go have some fun. I will see you back here. I do, we have the new moon reading coming up this week, and then there will be next week's readings. And I'm going to put together a little playlist just for Taurus, so you can get on there and check it out. But don't forget to check out your sun, your moon, and your rising so that you get the complete picture. All right? I will talk to you soon. Have a great week. Have some fun, right? Have some fun.